to another video. Thank you for tuning in again. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing an McoBeauty haul, but also a review on the products. I'm going to show you some products that I've had for quite some time now, and then I'm going to show you the products that I got yesterday. So first things first, I'll give you a little rundown. If you don't know what McoBeauty is an amazing brand that basically do dupes of every single popular brand. Laneige, Milk, Fenty, Tarte, Drunk Elephant, Charlotte's Tilbury, Sol de Janeiro, the list goes on. One Size Spray, the list goes on. So I've always loved their products for a while now. When I first started using their products, I'll show you just the few ones that I had at the start, and now I've obviously built my collection up. And the reason that I decided to get so many of them as well and try them all out was because I heard so many great things, and because I'm doing my own makeup for my wedding, I wanted to just give a go of all these basically luxury products but affordable. So all the best like makeup videos and everything say to use Charlotte's Tilbury, Tarte, everything like that, but they're obviously just so expensive. So if there is a cheaper alternative and they work the exact same, I'm definitely going to do it, and they look the same as well. So I'll jump straight into the video because I'm very excited to show you all of these. Okay, I just had to shift the camera over a little because all the lines were on my face and it drives me crazy. Ignore all the dust. I've got a little makeshift cover on the blind, so I'm going to talk a bit faster and go through it a bit quicker because the sun is going to move and these like liney blinds, as you can see on my hands, are going to start covering my face, which I definitely don't want because the lighting's so nice here. Okay, so the products that I've had for a while, I'll go through first. So I just have them to the side. The first one that I had, you can see she's been with me for a while. It is the McoBeauty banana powder. It's the Brighten Correct banana powder. I never used to use banana powder, and I absolutely love this one when I'm doing a full face. It is so nice, and you can see that it is my favorite because the thing broke when I was on holiday in Noosa. I stood on it, so I just keep it together with elastic band. I've had this for over a year now, and this is my absolute favorite powder that I put under my eyes. I put under my contour lines. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. It doesn't have a flash reflection when you take pictures. It doesn't whitewash the areas. It's just beautiful. It corrects, it softens. Chef's kiss. Love. So that is the first one. Hi, Tobes. That is the first one that I have. The second product that I ever got from McoBeauty was I really wanted a really good clear brow gel. So the one that I always used to use was the Benefit 24-hour hold one, and I absolutely loved that one. So I wanted to find an alternative for that, which I ended up getting the Mco Clear Brow Gel. I absolutely love this one. It is so good. I think basically all these products, you're just going to hear me say I absolutely love it. I don't really think I have any negatives to say, like, at all, really. But this one is so amazing. It is what I have in my eyebrows today, just to sleek them up. I don't really like to fill them in when I don't really wear much makeup. When I just wear my bronzer, a little bit of blush, and like my lippy mascara, and I slick my brows up. So it's a beautiful addition to a nice natural routine. Then the next products that I got from McoBeauty was actually a gift from my mum for Christmas. I told her that I'd really wanted the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, and I did a little bit of research, and obviously I found out that McoBeauty came out with them, and I was like, Mum, this is what I want. So she got me them, of course. So she got me the Super Glow bronzing drops McoBeauty. You'll notice the packaging for McoBeauty as well looks a lot like the other packets, and that's what's really funny about it because they're basically the exact same. They look the same. They feel the same. They're amazing. These are my favorite. If I have fake tan on and I'm just going to work, I add literally one drop into my sunscreen and I look amazing. People are like, your face looks so nice. What are you wearing? So it is an amazing addition to a nice everyday routine. The only thing about the bronzing drops is I wouldn't use them and then put like makeup, like full face makeup on top of them. It's not really like a foundation base. It's more so just that really nice like summer holiday glow. The other thing that my mum got me for Christmas was this one, which is the knockoff for the Charlotte's Tilbury. This is the Instant Contour Cream Bronzer, and this one's the light medium. I do really love this one. However, for a contour, it is a little bit warmer than I normally do. My bronzer is about as warm as this is. So maybe I'll go a bit darker for the next one that I get. With the contour stick, I've noticed same thing. If you're not wearing a lot of makeup and you're just going to do it over like a plain base, then 100% go for it. But if you are going to want to wear full face, I wouldn't use that contour stick because it does smudge a little bit when you're trying to put other things on it or around it. So those are all the original McoBeauty products that I had. So I only had the 3 of them, and I've been using all my other makeup. If you've seen my videos, that's basically all the makeup that I love and use. Now I'm going to get into the new stuff, which is taken over my whole entire routine, and you're going to see why. So yesterday I went into Big W and Woolworths and I cleared the shelves. That's what I want to say. I spent $110 on these products, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them. Compared to high-end makeup, how much $110 gets you is like 2 products, where I got 8 products, and these products are fabulous, amazing. I've actually used every single one of these in the other brands, not me personally, but I've used them, other people that I know and everything like that. These are the exact same. They are the exact same, and the fact that I got a whole routine for $110 was the best thing ever. I was like so stoked yesterday. One of my friends, Taylor, who I work with, we both splurged on McoBeauty, and then last night we actually did our makeup together to test it, and we were gobsmacked. I will insert the videos and everything of me testing everything as well. So basically I used all of these McoBeauty products and the ones I already had, except for the drops and the contour one. And I did my full face that I normally would, but I inserted these products to take over my other foundation, everything. And it was insane. The way it sat on my skin was insane. I water tested it as well. It held so well. I don't want to get too much into it because I want to go through the products and tell you which ones and everything, but just you wait because this is great. Okay, first up, we've got the Tarte Concealer Knockoff, which is obviously the McoBeauty. This one is the Instant Concealer, Camouflage and Contour. First of all, look at the packaging. The exact same. The consistency of this concealer is the exact same. It is waterproof, and it is just, I can't even describe it. I love this concealer. I wouldn't use it for an everyday routine. I wouldn't use the Tarte one for an everyday routine either because it is a thick consistency. But if you're wanting that brighten, that glow kiss to your full face makeup, 100%, or an event or whatever. Some people like the Tarte in their everyday routine. I do the same everyday routine every day. I just put my bronzer, my contour, my bronzer, my blush, I spray my face, mascara, brows. That's it. Like, that's all I do. I don't put concealer. I don't put anything like that. But some people do. Oh, if you're looking for a new concealer that I promise you is gorgeous, take my word, this one. I can't remember how much each individually they were, but I think this was about like $12. The Tarte one, just compare, okay? Beautiful. Next up, we have the waterproof mascara. So you're gonna notice my theme here for my wedding is obviously waterproof because I'm gonna bawl my eyes out like a little baby. So I need waterproof things. This is the McoBeauty knockoff. I'm pretty sure for the Maybelline and like the Rimmel ones because of the shape and how it's designed and everything. And this one is the Full Lash Mascara waterproof. She is waterproof. It is one of those waterproof mascaras though that if you do cry or if you do test it with water, that all it does is it will crumb on your face and you just pick the crumbs off. So it doesn't more so not move at all. All waterproof ones are going to shift because obviously how they're going to come off, but it doesn't stream down your face and it doesn't smudge. Once it goes on your face, if you just pull it off or wipe it, it does not smudge. It just comes off. From here, we're moving on to more the base ones. So I'm going to start with this one. You're going to see the packet and you're going to die. All of these are just like insane. This was said to be sold out everywhere. And when I went into Big W, best believe there was one left and I bought it. It is the McoBeauty Grip Primer. Can anyone tell what that is? The Milk Primer, yeah. Apologies, I had to close the door because Toby is a menace to society. But anyway, yes, it is the exact same as the Milk Primer, the Grip Primer. I've seen a lot of controversy of the Milk Primer. More so being some people say they absolutely love it. Some people saying they do absolutely love it, but it's really tacky and it balls up on the skin and everything. I used this yesterday. I'll be using it again for the rest of my life. But when I put it on, I didn't rub it. I just tapped it between my hands. I put it on my face. It dries very quickly. It does go tacky, but you leave it. It says allow 1 to 2 minutes. So I put that on and then I did my eyeshadow. I did everything and then I went back. It wasn't super tacky anymore and my makeup just stuck to it so beautifully. I made sure I put it evenly over because I didn't want it to go patchy. I did miss a spot on my forehead, but it didn't matter. My makeup still went on there beautiful anyway, so it didn't look patchy or anything. This is the best primer I've ever used. I'm not a big primer person. I used to use the poreless primer and I noticed that my skin hated it would ball up. I've used a lot of other primers as well, and like I've done in my makeup videos, my favorite primer is the cheap $13 Models Prefer one because it gives you a great glow and my makeup genuinely sticks to it. This is amazing. And for the size of this, I can't remember how much this individually was, but for the size, it's so worth the money. It was like not even like $20, I think. So absolutely love. If you can get your hands on one of these, I 100% tell you to. It's so hydrating as well. When I wash my face after taking off my makeup, normally it feels really like chalky, you know, and it feels a bit gross. Last night, my makeup just came off so beautifully, but not like effortlessly. I didn't smudge off. I had to obviously give it a good wash, but afterwards my skin was glowing. It felt plump, it felt hydrated, and I'm 100% sure it's because of this bad boy. So on top of that milk primer, of course, I used a foundation. So this is the one that I got. This is the Charlotte's Tilbury Flawless Skin Foundation dupe. This is the Miracle Foundation McoBeauty, obviously. Packaging is very similar as well. They have the other foundation, which is their like all day wear one, whatever it's called. Sorry, I have like a tickle on my nose. They have the all day wear one and it's in a bigger bottle. I just wanted this one because I wanted more of that dewy hydrating one. I do love more of a hydrating dewy makeup. I used to love matte makeup. Now I'm all for the wet look. So I got this one. I did accidentally get the shade that was a little bit too light for me, but I just mixed extra of my Huda Beauty in and it worked perfectly. If you know me or you've seen my wedding makeup, you know that I'm always mixed 2 foundations. I've always done it. I love it. I'm not a full coverage kind of girl, so I always use a base and then I use a little bit more coverage from the Huda Beauty, which is obviously $95. So that is why I use literally 1 pump out of that and I use majority of another product. This is my first foundation from now on. I love my Maybelline and I'll show you even how many I have because I love them so much. And even when I was doing makeup on the side, I always used it for clients. But this was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It just went on my skin so nice. At least this one matches more of my natural skin tone somewhat. I could get a darker one, which I probably will for my other foundation, like my other makeup when I'm fake tanned. So I don't have to use my like as much of my Huda Beauty as I did yesterday. I used 2 pumps and I normally use 1. So I think I definitely will, but that was my fault. I didn't color match properly. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Love. And I just love all the packaging. I know that a lot of people don't like dupe sort of things, but if you can get things that are affordable in this day and age and society, how expensive everything is, why wouldn't you? Seriously. Love. I swear I'm just saying the same thing for everything that I love it, but I genuinely do. The next one, same thing. Packaging looks the same. We've got a Charlotte's Tilbury knockoff. This is the McoBeauty Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder. The only thing about this that Taylor and I found was it's hard to open. So if you're a nails kind of girl, you've got to crack her with the double hand. So beautiful. I love it so much. Like, oh, so nice. I barely even touched that and that's just like fabulous. Love, love, love. It's got a really great mirror and the packaging's beautiful. This powder literally made my skin look so soft. It was like filtered. It was genuinely filtered. Taylor didn't buy this one and she's already going back and wants to buy it because she used it last night when we were trying everything and she died and so did I. So an amazing dupe. It's beautiful. I got the color in 2 natural medium because I got it for when I'm fake tan, but then at the same time for my everyday skin, it does match sort of. I don't really wear powder, like I said, if I'm not wearing full face makeup, so it matches when I do full face anyway. The next product was what I use to set my face. So I normally use the Charlotte's Tilbury, and for my everyday face, I use my Charlotte's Tilbury spray, which I do love. But when I do full face makeup, I don't like the Charlotte's Tilbury. I want something that feels like it locks it harder, and I always use 2 setting sprays. 3 actually. If you haven't seen my wedding makeup tutorial, please go watch it because you understand what I'm saying. But if you have, you'll understand what I'm saying. I use one of them, which is the Models Prefer Final Glow, on my brushes. And I like to set my makeup as I go for my wet products like foundation and concealer. Then I use my final setting spray, which I used to use the Charlotte's Tilbury all over my face. And then I'll use a glowy one, which basically puts like glow and sparkles for that dewy look. If you use just one setting spray after, whatever setting spray that is, if it's hydrating, whatever, it's going to lock. But I used to use the Charlotte's Tilbury for that filter look and then put the spray to look dewy. So that end spray is just a dewy spray. This one is I'm pretty sure is the One Size dupe, which is like blowing up. Everybody loves it. Some people are saying it makes their eyelashes and their hair white. It's this one. So the McoBeauty Ultra Lock Makeup Setting Spray. This one is not a spray one, it's a spritzy one. It is very, very wet and hydrating. If you are a matte kind of person, I wouldn't go for this. It is more of that like lightweight wear hydrating one. I did have to hold my arm like all the way over here and spray it because it did go very wet. But you just fan it and it dries beautifully. Beautiful. Of course, I finished with my other one after, but this is definitely my everyday makeup one. I will still be sticking with my Charlotte's Tilbury for my plain everyday, but this is for my full glam, my makeup that I need to last, cry proof, everything. This is my go-to now, and was so affordable. That was basically all the finishing ones of the makeup. So before I go into the perfumes, I'm going to insert some of the video of my makeup once it was finished. Then I'm going to insert some photos of my face when it was wet and then after it was wet. I'm going to explain one thing before you see those photos because like I said, it did not move. It was amazing. The only thing that I did was when I put water on my face, I got the water in my eyes and I had to get tissues and press hard on my eyes. So in the photos, you're going to see that there's a smudge here and here. That is not from the McoBeauty makeup. That was my fault. The rest of the areas, I just fanned the water and it dried and the makeup did not move, okay? Keep that in mind. Take a look. So if you could see in those photos, like I said, you could see that slight smudging, but the rest of the face did not budge. And I covered my face with water. It was dripping water everywhere. So I had to have tissues and I was like, but I wanted to make sure it was good. So it was great. Now, if you're like, perfumes, what do you mean? I didn't know McoBeauty had perfumes. Just take a minute. What do they look like? Yes, it is what you think. Sol de Janeiro. My favorite Sol de Janeiro is, I can't even remember what number it is in the Sol de Janeiro because all I can think of is this one. But this is the McoBeauty number 3. It's Dragonfruit and Jasmine Fragrance Mist Hair and Body. The lid has the McoBeauty detailing on it, like Sol de Janeiro. Same packet, Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro. And I'm not joking. Sol de Janeiro. This was $10. It's a good size. $10. And I've spritzed a lot of it and it's barely moved. The Sol de Janeiro one that I've had, I got it for Christmas. 3 weeks later it was gone because it was like... So I can tell this one's going to last. And you know what? Even if she does run out quickly, she's $10. So absolutely love my new everyday one. I tried not to get on the Sol de Janeiro bandwagon too hard because I did love it, but I knew how expensive it was and I knew I wasn't going to pay that every month. I would definitely be buying these every fortnight. Love, love. Amazing. I promise you, it smells the exact same. And of course I had to get the other one. I'm not a fan really of this one much, but the Sol de Janeiro one, but the McoBeauty one is that little bit lighter, which I wanted from the Sol de Janeiro. The pink one is the exact same and I love the Sol de Janeiro one as well. So that one's my absolute favorite. But the original Sol de Janeiro spray, it was very fake tan smelling to me. This one, it smells the exact same, but it's a bit lighter on certain scents, and I absolutely love it. So this is the number 2, and this one's salted caramel and pistachio. And then this one was the number 3. So number 3 is my absolute fave, but these are obviously my 2 go-tos. When I run out of this one, I'll use this, but I'm sure I'm just going to alternate them. I like this one for like my everyday, and then this one I feel like is more of like a night dinner. I don't know why, but I associate like salted caramel as like cozy, sexy, like night out sort of thing, where this one's more like I smell pretty, I'm sweet, love. So those were the last 2 bits of the whole McoBeauty haul. There's a lot, and there's a lot more that I'm going to be trying and buying, because they have the Dior lip oil. They have a blush that's supposed to be like the Dior one. So there are a few things that I don't want to ruin for myself, because I do absolutely love my Hoola blush and bronzer duo, the Hoola bronzer and the Sheila blush, and I use that every day and I do genuinely love it. But you know what? McoBeauty, I know you'll never see this, but if you do, can you please bring out a dupe for the Hoola bronzer and the Sheila blush from Hoola, because I will buy that. I'll buy your whole stock of it, okay? Love. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Luckily, I finished the video and the sun is like finally starting to move up my face, so I finished just in time. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see me create the makeup that I did last night with all of the McoBeauty products, leave a comment and like and share and let me know, and I can do that, okay? Love you guys. Bye.